Okay, so when you picture a city full of skyscrapers, what comes to mind? You're probably thinking steel, glass, a modern metropolis, right? Well, what if I told you about a city of high-rises that's ancient, mysterious, and built almost entirely out of mud? This is the story of Shibam.
Just take a look at this. What you're seeing is the city of Shibam in Yemen. It's this incredible cluster of tall buildings, all huddled together inside a wall, right in the middle of what looks like nowhere. It's a totally surreal sight, like it just sprouted right out of the desert sand. Because of this amazing vertical design, Shibam has earned this perfect nickname, the Manhattan of the desert. And that contrast is just so powerful, isn't it? An ancient city built from the earth itself being compared to the most famous modern city in the world.
And that really gets to the heart of the mystery here. How on earth was this possible? What would make people, centuries and centuries ago, decide to build up into the sky instead of out? Well, the answer is a fascinating story of human ingenuity, really born out of pure necessity. So the first piece of the puzzle is all about survival. You see, Shibam's crazy design wasn't just for looks, it was actually a brilliant defensive strategy. It's basically a fortress cleverly disguised as a city. The thing is, Shibam was built right on some major ancient trade routes. That brought a lot of wealth, which sounds great, but it also made it a huge target. It was constantly under threat from raids by rival Bedouin tribes. The city really had a simple choice: figure out a way to adapt or get wiped off the map. So they adapted. And they did it in what was, for the time, the most revolutionary way you could imagine. Instead of building outwards, they built upwards, creating what many call the world's very first skyscraper city. And they did it all with this stuff: sun-dried mud brick. I mean, it's one of the simplest building materials you can think of. Literally just mud and straw mixed with water and baked in the sun. It seems totally impossible that you could build a tower with it. And yet, this is what they made. It's a testament to some truly incredible engineering, turning simple mud into this dense, vertical city. By building tall and packing everything in tight behind a single wall, they created this amazing defense against any attackers. You know, Shibam isn't just some historical quirk. It's a genuine landmark in human history. UNESCO even calls it one of the oldest and best examples of urban planning based on building vertically. And the scale of what they accomplished is, well, it's just staggering. Let's just look at some of the numbers here. Inside that wall, you've got around 500 of these tower blocks, all crammed together. Many of them rise up to 11 stories high, which is just an unbelievable height when you remember this is all mud brick. Some of the tallest ones are over 30 meters, or about 98 feet tall. And maybe the most impressive number of all, the city has been continuously lived in for an estimated 1,700 years. It's a living, breathing testament to human resilience. But here's where the story takes a turn. That incredible legacy, that 1,700-year history, is now facing its biggest threats ever. After surviving for centuries, this ancient marvel is now in real danger of disappearing. See, the city was engineered to withstand one very specific problem: Bedouin raids. But it was never designed to handle the challenges of the 21st century. The dangers it's facing today are things like climate change and modern armed conflict. And this timeline really shows you just how serious things have gotten. In 2008, a tropical cyclone caused huge floods that damaged the building's foundations. In 2009, a terrorist attack targeted the city. And since 2015, the ongoing civil war in Yemen has forced UNESCO to put the city on its list of World Heritage in danger. The very thing that gives the city its life, the mud brick, is also its greatest weakness. It's really vulnerable to wind and rain, so it needs constant maintenance. But with all the conflict and instability, that critical upkeep has become almost impossible. The city is quite literally starting to wash away. And yet, despite all of that, Shibam endures. Its story is not over. If anything, it's become this powerful symbol of resilience. Because for the 7,000 people who live there, this isn't just some historical site. It's home. Life goes on in these narrow streets and ancient towers, just like it has for centuries. It's like this quiet act of defiance against all the threats that surround it. This is a legacy that the entire world recognizes. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1982, protecting it is really a global responsibility.
It's a reminder of a totally unique and irreplaceable piece of our shared human story.
Which leaves us all with a pretty sobering thought. Shibam was built to conquer the challenges of its environment, of the desert. But after surviving for nearly 2,000 years, you have to wonder, will its greatest challenge turn out not to be nature, but humanity itself?